But I think one of the biggest things where the disconnect happens, where we're not able, we're just beating a dead horse in some respects, is the resources, right? And of course, I mentioned this earlier. Depending on it's really sad. Depending on where you live, depending on your socioeconomic status, it,
Mm-hmm.
it's either means you're going to have a very phenomenal education, a average education, or a subpar education, and it's terrible. It's terrible to think about. And even when we're thinking about charter schools, and of course, charter schools bring a different experience, and for some families, they have saved lives of students educationally. But even then, when we think about that, it's sometimes it's a lottery. Sometimes you have to just be lucky that day, right? And so, and just thinking about those resources, right? You have a lot of schools that want to do good, that have good educators there, that have passionate administrators. But the unfortunate part is, this is what we know we want to do, but we just don't have the money to do it
Yeah.
unless we try to fundraise. But all this fundraising, there's a lot of red tape depending on your district, and if it's charter, it also depends on how much you need, and of course, if it goes through the board of directors. So all these things happen, and I would argue the resource factor is something that needs to be augmented in order for it to be truly fixed for all students. Again, you go to a certain neighborhood, it's like, man, y'all got everything's here. Then you go to another one, it's like, man, y'all have nothing.